Go on a little bit. There you go.
How old is she?
She's like 5-year-old.
5 or something.
Okay, what? See, that horse was another one of them. She came from Cindy Rice's. She had issues with Cindy, and they were using her for a lesson horse, and she was hating it. And I told Kira, I said, she needs to be one kid's horse. She needs a little bit of a variety. She doesn't need to be ridden every single day. She'll be happy because she's been happy the whole time she's been here. That's what we've done. And so that's what they've done, and they've been really successful. Or just go the same way she's going. Are you feeling all right? So you've been kind of mule?
Yeah.
No, Sherlock was out here, did you? There you go. Now push her on out just a little bit more, Margot. Still poking. You can be short with your reins, but you just don't want to be tight. She's probably more comfortable with me than the trot, right? Just like no bounce at all.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. Especially when you have to do sitting trot. When you're about to die.
Yeah, I have a little thoroughbred mare, and she has the bounciest sitting trot ever. No matter how slow I get her, she's boom, 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 boom.
Notice how she quit blowing her nose once she got a little tighter. It was funny because at first I thought, what is wrong with you? And it's simply a nervous thing. That's better, Trot. Right? And you can still push out just a teeny bit more. I'm proud of it because what I told about 90% of the kids would have scared them to death when they went right on it.
You basically just dared Maddie to get on it.
That's good. I'd rather tell you than it not happen than not tell you and it did happen. So you need to have a game plan. If you got the game plan down pat, most of the time then everything's going to go your way. And it may, just like I said, I may have found the trick when I couldn't find the other bridle. I may have found the trick with that bit.
Yeah.
So.
He responded to me.
Oh, I saw that one time he got a little quick and I seen you touch him and he's like, woo, okay, I don't know that I want a part of that.
It's like Hunter when you just like barely tug on him, he just like stays.
Is Dot still fast?
She's like it well like if I don't ride her for a while. But then
There's this, remind me to show you this bit that they have at the tractor supply. And what happens is when you pull, it pulls, it's on Luna actually, but when you pull, it pulls on, there's a boswell on their nose, and it pulls on their nose. And it's like night and day. And my theory is, if like we ride her in it because she wanted to get fast as she can. If you ride them in it all the time, then when you take it off for the horse show,
and I think it's
the
on
routine's done see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
She's-
Romeo.
It's funny because Maddie hadn't ridden her in a while. She starts out a little fast, but you know, if she rides her consistently 3-4 times
Right.
a week,
See that, and
she's
she's that
steady.
kind of pony. She needs somebody
Yeah,
that's gonna ride
she
all the
needs
time.
she needs to be ready. Another song I ride every day. I like every day during the summer. She just requires to be ready.
She's got a lot of,
It's fine. I mean, I have
but some little kid is gonna ride once a month. It's not gonna fly. Reverse, Margot. Well, she got that hard lead for your mom. But she's up there on that hill. So
Yeah.
when you're up there on that hill, she's already balanced enough to get, look, she's gonna do a lead change.
Like she meant to.
There you go. She did a half of a lead change down there.
Do you drive that one jumper pony?
She went to Raleigh down at Southern Oaks. About her and the old grandma horse that she was in love with, the old horse. They brought him up. Yeah, that was just good because they, Romeo, well, nobody loves you. And he told me that was from school. He was laying up on her lap. I'm like, I think that's Romeo. We laughed at him. We were like, ah, dang. Pull back on her. It pulled on me.
Pulls down, yeah.
So it pulls on her nose. So you're like, you know, from a halter stamp, and I would much rather somebody pull on my nose than my mouth.
Yeah.
So, and you got the curb change. So it just really likes the left really quick. Oh yeah. So, you know, it might not be a bad idea to ride her in that because then she'll get to the point where she knows. She did the lead change for you then. Get your saddle left a little bit more. With her, you have to be really sneaky on your reins because if you're like long and then you get short, she's like, woo, what are we doing? So you kind of have to find a common denominator in that little happy one spot where you let your elbows and your arms make your reins longer or shorter, and then she stays happier. So you're not messing back and forth. What? Excuse me. What?
Ooh.
Okay. Take deep breath and then trot again before you try your canter. And then it's boggy over there too, so she's kind of hunting for her balance, and you're kind of hunting for your balance, and so there's a big combination going on. And you didn't do anything, and anybody else ain't done about 50 times out here.
Yeah. Mainly.
Lately, yeah. I ain't done it lately because I ain't been on there lately. I don't bounce it anymore.
It's rubber.
That's good. I used to be Catwoman. Mama said my head should be low when I feet, and I still playing on no more.
The last set, or no, it wasn't the last set.
Yeah, it was the last two popped off.
Huh? Hang on a minute. Anna's gonna be out of the way in a minute.
jump blows up all that.
Stretch on up on your reins a little bit, but don't get tight. So let your arms stretch out and get longer. Let your hands get almost to the martingale, but not tight. Right there. Just nice and soft with your hands. Just kind of press them down in her neck.
How long was the
Slow
last
your posting just a little bit. Yeah, usually they, she doesn't pay a whole lot of attention. Now do a little half hop and then slow everything way down. Say whoa, slow your posting. Very good. And just get a little bit lighter in your face. That's good. You're just kind of seeing a little too much like this. And your hind is kind of building on the back of that kind of feeling you want to go back. And act really soft. It's a lot more responsive scream. Sit and squeeze and ask her for the cane. Little lighter with your feet. Now look straight down there where you want to go. Straight down that line. Look where you want her to go. There you go. Now sit up and natural walk. She had her lead up, but I was more concerned. I was more want you to get nice canter going instead of worrying about your lead. So she was a lot different that time because you were a lot lighter with your seat. You back up after you jump. Look where you want to go. Little half hop.
I lost him that hill, Kayla. Been riding all
I know a different horse.
How was Tursi? She was good.
She fine?
Yeah, she's a lot fun. She's like, her canine is like a rocking horse.
Is that
And tell her
a
trot.
good trot?
Yeah.
She's cute.
Now trot, just get a little bit quieter before you ask her to jump with this. You had a little more horse than you needed. So don't be afraid to make a circle and get it where you want it before you aim. Yeah, you can. Now make your circle right there. Big circle and just slow your trot down. Big circle and slow your trot. Slow your posting. Tell her why. She works a little bit out the voice command. Another little word and a little outside range is supported with your outside. Word. If you think you need another circle, make another circle. Okay. Another little half hop almost back to the walk. Another little half hop. Now this is alright with the next time. Right? And this point is really nice and soft. It's not, you don't bounce, you don't move, you don't push your hands